So I realised that the higher end brand isn't what I needed. I needed just to be a better me at that point. So that's when I went and focused on myself. It's when I started to go to the gym, bit of consistency of my life. And I gave up drinking alcohol, as you know, which is 2 years ago now. Not because it's over 2 years, not because I had a problem, just
No.
because it was stopping me from being the best version of me. And I knew that at the time. Also, I think with alcohol, it was stopping me from having those difficult conversations with myself.
I think
It was easier to avoid those conversations.
we're middle-aged men, white. I would say pale, but I think we've got a bit of colour in our skins today.
You certainly have after your nice holiday.
That's flex. And I think we carry a lot of burdens and a lot of pressure, especially if you've got a family and you're providing and so on and so forth. So for me, it took a lot of courage in that moment to look in the mirror. And I want to commend you for that, first of all. And I have done privately. But, in that moment, you decided to look inwards rather than outwards.
Yeah.
And you made those decisions. Were there moments when you thought, I can't do that? It's too much of a thing. Or were you just like, I'm going to stop alcohol, I'm going to start exercising? Because I think a lot of people you see online who have done it preach about it, which is brilliant. But I think I want to hear, what was the tipping point from just being a middle-aged guy running a business, lots of pressures, kids, responsibilities, shutting up shop? What was the tipping point of you just going, fuck this, I've got to change?
Yeah, I think, I'm not sure whose quote it was, but when the pain of staying the same becomes greater than changing, that's where I was.
That's really powerful, that.
And so I wasn't sleeping, stressed out of my head. I'm giving everything that I've got through the day at work, getting home with nothing to give to my family. I was tired all the time. Mentioned before, I suffer from sleep apnea. That was at its worst point. I was carrying weight that I hadn't carried for a long time. I was unhappy. And it had to change. And for me, that was the moment that I had to, when I'm sitting in the doctors and saying, yes, okay, we can get you a machine to sleep with, but it's going to be another year before you get that. Well, I haven't got a year.
Wow,
I've got to change.
was it really?
And so I knew by losing weight, changing my nutrition, and moving my arse a bit would help massively.
What about your ass?
Just moving a
Moving
bit
your
more.
ass. Okay.
But you realise, actually, it wasn't just that, how much that improved me mentally, just having clearer thoughts,
How quickly
clearer
did
mind.
that change occur? So the tipping point sounds like it was the doctors. You got a year before this is here. You knew that I've got to do these things now because I'm not going to wait a year and have another year of what's going on. And the pain of that was far
so pretty much
than the
immediately.
pain of change.
I got a plan. I put a plan together. This is what I was going to do. I was going to get up. The only time I can go to the gym is first thing in the morning, 6 a.m. So because my journey's an hour to work and back. So it meant I had to get up earlier, which automatically meant I had to go to bed earlier, which was great. So stopped so much scrolling, watching crap on TV. So literally bed early, get up early, get to the gym, swim or go to the gym, saunas, and cold showers. And immediately I started feeling great because I had a plan.
Did you do it for you or for others?
Me, totally me.
Okay.
It was at that point I realised that, I think you get to a stage in life where you get married, you have kids, you've got a business, you've got responsibility, and you try to look after everybody else, please everyone else, make sure everyone else is okay. And you stop thinking about yourself and making sure you're all right. You don't check in with yourself as much, I suppose. So very much did it for me. and felt better because of what I was doing straight away. And the big differences came within 2 to 3 months, I would say, when you really start to notice.
At it, built by like building the consistent habits.
You know, consistency will beat motivation at the end of the day. You've just got to.
But when you were listening, because you probably were like me, you see a lot of this stuff on Instagram, LinkedIn, and different places, YouTube, and people talk about consistency and those things. It's hard at first, right?
Yeah, it can be. What's your goal? What's your reasoning? What's your
why?
Why? Yeah, I think mine was I had to improve me so that I could be better for everybody else.
Yeah.
But also just I needed to be better for me. I needed to feel better than how I was feeling. So and be a bit more happier with myself.
Yeah.